So tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Nothing.
Then how come you're moving out?
I thought you weren't gonna ask me again.
Look, if you need some more privacy, I can put up some walls.
I need space. I thought we weren't gonna argue about this, okay? I don't wanna argue about this. I'm just feeling a lot of pressure.
What pressure? I never even mentioned the M word.
This kind of pressure.
We're talking.
No, you are shouting.
I'm not shouting.
This is always what happens. Everything turns into a fight.
We're not fighting, Celeste. We're having a discussion. I don't get it. You know, we're perfect together. Not just in bed. Everything's perfect.
Yeah, except for the fighting, and I can't stand it. I'm not saying that it's over, okay? I'm just saying that I need some time alone.
Fine.
Except for the Barclays, for some reason they can't sit beside the Robinsons, and don't ask me why. Oh, got it. Excuse me. This isn't clean. Think you could check every plate before you put them down? Thanks.
Did you ask about the apartment?
We can stop by there this afternoon.
You didn't ask?
Well, I was hoping you were gonna change your mind. Not that I don't want you for a neighbor, that'd be great. It's just, I think you're making a mistake. Come on, he's gorgeous, talented, funny, and he's an actor who actually finds work.
You know, we still need to have the wine list approved.
I know you heard me.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So, why are you leaving him? He worships you, the sex is great.
We're always fighting.
So what? He's passionate.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. Well, listen. After 2 failed marriages, I can say this with some degree of authority. You can't have great sex without passion. And you can't have passion without fighting.
And violence.
No. Not violence. Fighting. If you're gonna move, can't beat this neighborhood. People are great. There's a 24-hour market right around the corner. Subway's only 2 blocks away. Let's go up to my place first, okay? Afternoon, Derek.
Hi.
Our appointment is until 1.
Tasha.
Oh, David.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
And you I recognize from Tasha's brochure. I'm David Jacobson.
Hi.
I've been talking to your boss, trying to get her to use my club for one of her events.
Yeah, the second sight club over on 35th.
I think I've heard of it.
Well, I should hope so. That we've completely remodeled.
We'll talk.
You'll love it. You guys have a great day.
Even if I had a studio available, I couldn't lease it without a credit check, and that could take a while.
Come on, Glenn. Been here for 5 years. I'll co-sign.
But I only have 2 bedrooms. Unless, of course, you want to take a look across the street.
What's across the street?
Oh, the summer.
Same company that owns the summer owns the tower over here. It's not as fancy, but I could get you a 1-bedroom there that rents for less than a studio space over here at the tower.
I like it better than the tower.
It certainly has more charm.
Careful what you touch. I just had it painted.
Furniture's nice.
I'll rent it with or without.
Either that or the floor. Wow. It's like a giant insect colony.
Yeah, like those ant farms where you can see all the caves and tunnels.
There's curtains up in the bedroom, but I haven't put up any drapes yet. So if you like the apartment, you can pick any color you want.
What about security? Any problems with the building?
There's the odd theft now and then, but nothing too serious. There's no high-tech cameras in this building. You saw the security doors, and the guard across the street keeps an eye on the building.
What about pets?
Pets. No pets.
Oh, just a bird. Bird isn't a pet, right?
Bird?
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Great, then we'll take it. Can't be quiet. Hi, I can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Thanks. Did I leave you out? Did I leave you out? I know. That's because I don't want your friends calling here no more. Mm-mm.
Celeste, are you living here now?
Yeah, I just moved in.
Well, let me be the first to welcome you to the hood.
Thanks. I gotta go.
No, listen, I wanted to talk to you. You know what I said earlier about you and I getting together? Strictly business. Well, come on, you know as well as I do, my club is the best venue out there for these parties and these social events.
Okay, I don't choose the venues.
I know.
And neither does Tasha. All that we can do is recommend a place.
Yeah, but see, I want to be on that list of recommendations.
All right, you know what? Let me see what I can do. Maybe we can swing by later.
That would be amazing.
Okay.
Everything is on the house.
Ooh, sounds good.
You have a good day.
No, the shellfish is too expensive. Go with the salmon. And we'll need a vegetarian option. Oh, hang on. RSVP, Tasha speaking.
Is she there?
No.
I think you're making a big mistake.
By calling her every day.
I just want to talk to her.
She just
Want some time alone.
Why is that so hard for you to understand?
I don't understand why she left.
You want the short answer or the long psychological evaluation?
I'm going crazy, Tasha.
Oh, you've always been crazy, Brent. In fact, I probably never should have introduced you.
I miss her. I want her back. I don't care what it takes. Okay? I'll do anything.
Hello?
Hi,
Who's this?
it's me.
Brent? How did you get this number?
What did you do today?
Tasha gave it to you, didn't she?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I told you not to call.
I like your voice. It's heavenly, like your name. Why did you stop talking?
Hi, I can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Thanks.
Sleep tight, baby doll.
The number you are calling has been blocked and cannot be accessed by this function. Please contact.
morning.
Right.
You're ready. They moved the appointment up by 15 minutes. I'll take the subway.
Did you talk to Brent?
He called me.
Did you give him my number?
No.
He called me.
What did he say?
He pretended it wasn't him.
Did it sound like him?
Come on, he can sound like anybody he wants.
Did you star 69 him?
No, he blocked his number. I think he was calling from right outside the building.
Why is that?
Because I heard a siren go by and then I heard the exact same siren on the phone.
Well, that could be a coincidence.
He said I have a heavenly name. That's not a coincidence.
Block the blocker.
What do you mean?
Anonymous call rejection, star 77.
The party you are calling does not accept blocked calls. If you are calling from a blocked number, please ask...
Now tell me what she does that's so special.
I doubt she does anything that you can't do.
But there's a difference.
What's that?
She's afraid. I'm not.
Afraid of what?
Conflict. And you can't change that.
Why not?
Because in order to change Celeste, you have to confront her. If you confront her, she'll run away. She's from Ohio, for God's sake. She grew up milking cows, playing softball. She just doesn't understand people like us.
She moved out here right after her mom died. You knew that, right?
Yeah, I guess she just packed up her bird and left.
It wasn't her bird, it was her mom's.
Whatever, that's just the way she is. Something goes wrong and she runs away. I think you should let me take your mind off her.
You're really fun to flirt with. And if things were different, we could carry this right into the night, but I just...
But you want someone else. Story of my life.
It's not that I want her, Tasha. I never said this about anyone before, but... I need her.
Why did you have these delivered here?
Because the last time I sent them to the hotel, they lost them. Thank you.
All right.
Listen, I was thinking we're gonna have to hire some people to help us set up the room. And I had this list here I wanted to show you.
If that's Brent, can you just tell him that I'm not here?
Still? I have to talk to him sometime. RSVP, Tasha speaking.
May I speak to Celeste, please?
And can I tell her who's calling?
Yeah, Mike from Baxter's Jewelers.
Sure, hold on. Mike from some jewelry store?
This is Celeste.
Hi,
Who's this?
it's me. You gave me almost nothing the other night.
What do you want?
I'll tell you what I've got.
How did you get this number? Tasha gave it to you, didn't she?
I'm just asking for a little more. At night, I turn off all the lights and listen to your voice. I imagine you lying there in your silky thong, running your fingers back and forth.
Listen to me, you sick. You ever call here again, I'm calling the police.
you are calling has been blocked and cannot be accessed
Big
by the...
surprise. What do you want to do? Call a phone company?
Okay, you don't think that that was Brent?
No. No, of course it's not Brent.
Who else could it be? He knows my name, he knows where I live, where I work.
Call him. Ask him.
You call him.
It's not Brent.
He said that I wear a thong.
So?
So Brent is the one who gave them to me.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Thanks. Hi, I can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Thanks. Hello?
If you hang up, you'll be sorry.
How did you get this number?
There are 3 rules to this game. First, you can't block your phone. Second, you can't call the police. Third, you can't have a boyfriend. If you break a rule, you'll be punished. Any questions? And I'll be watching you.
Watching.
You know, telescopes are pretty popular in these buildings. That's why the first thing I want you to do is to cover up all your windows.
Yeah, I was gonna do that today.
Yeah, and then you take off the anonymous call rejection.
But then he can call me.
See, what you need to do is get yourself a second line. You keep the number unpublished and unlisted. You give it out only to your closest friends.
That way, he keeps calling on the first line thinking he's getting through. But what he's really doing is giving us more information.
So you can trace his call?
Not if he's calling from a payphone or using a calling card. Those calls are almost impossible to trace. But he might give us information if he leaves messages.
I begged you not to go. I knew it was a mistake.
What does her moving out have to do with this?
Somebody's stalking her. That wouldn't happen if she stayed.
And you think, what, if she moved back?
Yeah, I think it would stop.
Really? Well, that could be a motive right there.
For what?
Scaring her. You know, you're either innocent or you're a really good actor.
Why can't I be both?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He told me not to call the police. That's why I waited till I was at work.
If he's watching, it might not make any difference. He could be out there right now.
I know.
Where are you going?
I have to pick up the guest list for the banquet and go to the hotel to check on the space. And then I have to find a new place to live.
Well, hang on a second. If he is following you, he'll find out where you are no matter where you live.
Right, but he won't be able to watch me through my living room windows. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. No, that sounds totally fine. Excuse me. I'm looking for Glenn Moser.
He's at lunch.
Do you know when he'll be back?
Round 1?
Great. Do you mind if I just wait here?
No, ma'am.
Thanks.
You can look at the lease. There's nothing in here about harassment.
Then I'm gonna have to sublet.
There's a clause in here about that. It says you can't do it.
All right. Can I talk to the owner of the building?
It's owned by a conglomerate.
Who runs the conglomerate?
They have a board of directors, and they'll just send you back to me.
So it's really up to you.
It's up to the contract. Look, I let a lady out of her lease last year, and I almost lost my job over it.
All right. Can you at least find out if there's an apartment with a telescope pointing into my living room?
You know, I've been in a lot of these units, and you'd be amazed to see how many of them have telescopes.
Right. So, will you please put up my drapes?
I'm working on it. And I'll tell security to keep an eye on things. It's the best I could do.
Maybe I should just go back to Ohio.
Ohio, And what about the lease?
Well, I guess I can always send them the money when I have it.
I co-signed for that lease. Guess who they're gonna come after? Yeah. Besides, maybe it's good that you're stuck here.
Okay, what do you mean?
You mean you can't keep running away from everything.
Oh, and I suppose that you would just throw open the curtains and start dancing naked for the guy.
I might. But I know that what I wouldn't do. Wouldn't count on the police to find him. You know what? Fight back.
Right, and how do you do that when you don't know who you're fighting?
Well, that's the first thing you gotta do. Find him.
Okay, how do I find him?
Same way he found you. Grab your things.
It says here the viewfinder is a wide-angle sighting scope with crosshairs that make it easy to center objects in the eyepiece.
Well, I'm not having any trouble centering things. Okay, I got one. We're on what, the 14th floor? 9th window from the left.
Can you see anybody?
Nope, just the telescope.
That makes 11.
Oh my God.
What is it?
Mrs. Tasgrove, butt naked. I did not need to see that.
All right, so that makes 11 windows with telescopes and then nobody using them. Now what?
Now we gotta get him to come to the window.
How?
Give him something to look at.
I'm not taking these sheets down.
Well, you have to bait the trap, tease him a little.
I'm not doing that either.
Of course not. All right. You'll look through the telescope. I'll do my best to get his attention. Somehow. Music.
Done this before? right now, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Thanks.
Get a lot of hang-ups on that line, huh?
Yeah, that's why the new one's gonna be unlisted.
Well, you shouldn't have any problem with this one.
Hello?
I thought we had an understanding about the police.
How did you get this number?
It's a pity, because now you'll have to be punished.
I don't know how I got the number.
You sure you didn't give this number out to anybody but your boss?
I'm positive.
What about the person who installed the phone? Did you get a name?
It was a woman.
We'll still check her out.
I just got off the phone with the building manager, Glenn Moser. He doesn't know if anybody's been inside the unit.
Well, maybe it was him.
Ma'am, just because he has the key doesn't mean he's been inside.
Right, well, he's definitely watching me and following me.
Which takes him out of the voyeur category.
Meaning?
He's behaving more like a predator.
Could you just wait till I get inside?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
The view is so much better now, don't you think? Besides, putting up sheets won't stop me. I can see you anyway. For all you know, I could be hiding in the closet. Or I might be under your bed. Or maybe in the shower. Look around. I'm sure you'll find me. If not, I'll find you.
Thank you.
You had an intruder?
Somebody came in and took the sheets down that I had over the window.
Wait a minute.
The police are in there now.
I brought the drapery guys in. I let them in to measure the window. I was there the whole time. I stood in the doorway.
And they took the sheets down?
We had to take measurements.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I tried to call. All I got was the machine. I left a note in your kitchen. You know, I did everything you wanted. Tried to put the drapes up as fast as possible.
Or I might be under your bed. Or maybe in the shower. Look around. I'm sure you'll find me. If not, I'll find you.
It sure is creepy, but there's nothing on that tape that says he was actually inside the apartment.
Yeah, he's just giving us more to work with.
I don't understand. Why is he doing this to me?
Oh, see, this isn't about you as an individual. Believe me, this is about control. It always is with these guys. Same as murder. We'll get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, can we leave with that tape? You know, if you're scared to stay by yourself for the night, you might as well check into a hotel. It might do you some good.
No, I'll be okay as long as he hasn't been in here.
There actually is no guarantee that he hasn't been here. We just don't have any reason to believe that he has.
Right, so he's probably in his hidey hole watching right now.
You know what the best thing you can do is? Put your sheets back up and lock the door. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
I think you should lay the sheets down.
Oh, why?
Because when they're down, he's watching.
You know, I hate to sound stupid here, but the logic of that just completely escapes me.
Okay. The minute they came down, he called, right? He even left a message. It's like he's spoon-feeding it to you.
Spoon-feeding me what?
He wants more than a silhouette on a bedsheet. He wants you. You're the bait.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Are you watching me?
Always. What are you doing?
Hiding.
Why did you take down the sheets if you don't want me to see you?
Why do you want to see me?
Because your voice is no longer enough.
Do you want me to come back where you can see me?
Please, and keep talking. Keep talking.
Anything I can do to help, just let me know. Be more than glad to be of service, really.
Glenn! I found him.
Excuse me. Can we talk later?
Okay, but look. This is his apartment. It's on the 14th floor.
What apartment? What are you talking about?
The man that's been watching me, I saw him last night. I need his name so that the police can...
The police can ask you for it if they want it. I can't give you the names of the tenants. Last time I did that, I almost lost my job.
What last time?
It's not important.
Are you talking about the woman that you let out of the lease?
It's none of your business.
All right, can you please just tell me who was she?
Now, what difference does it make?
Well, if it doesn't make a difference, why aren't you telling me?
Her name was Jameson. Justine Jameson.
All right, look, where does she work?
She worked at the flower shop over on First Avenue on St. Mark Street. But she quit the day she moved out. No forwarding address, nothing. She just vanished.
Excuse me. Hi. So I just tried to call my friend Tasha Kingsley, but I think she must have already have left.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
Could you do me a favor?
Yeah, what do you need?
Do you know why the police came to my apartment the other night?
Yeah, ma'am.
So I think I know who's watching me. He's on the 14th floor, 9th window from the southeast corner. Do you know who lives there?
Let's see, that'd be, Mrs. Dorrington? Yeah. No, that's not right.
You know, could I just run up there and see what apartment number it is?
Oh, you can't tell by the doors.
Why not?
Well, because it's different if you count the windows. I mean, most of them, they have 2 windows, but the studios, they only have 1. And the 2 bedrooms, they have an extra one. Well, anyway, I can't let you go up there by yourself.
Could you come up with me?
No, man.
Can't leave your station.
No.
So, what if you have to go to the bathroom?
Oh, well, that's different.
I bet it takes longer to go to the bathroom than it does to take a ride in the elevator.
I think this is it.
Are you sure?
I think so.
He lives here?
I think it's David Jacobs. What are you doing?
I'm seeing who lives here.
Well, he's not home.
So then, can you open up the door?
I can't open up the door.
Look, I just want to take a peek inside and make sure that we have the right place.
Well, how are we going to tell anything just by peeking through the door?
Because there's only one telescope on this part of the building, so if there's one by the window, we know that we have the right apartment.
I can't do that.
Derek, okay, I'm gonna call the police, and what's gonna happen if they come up here and knock on the wrong door? How's that gonna look?
Hey, you can't go in there.
Don't worry, I won't touch anything.
That's what you came to see. Now let's go. If he finds us here, we're...
Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone that you let me in the apartment. Right? I'm just gonna say that I saw him watching me, and I owe you one. Thank you. Look, Detective Gillis, it's Celeste Timmerman. Can you call me back quickly? I found something.
Yeah. Are you David Jacobson?
Yes.
I'm Detective Gillis. This is my partner, Detective Zamora. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions?
Oh, come on in.
Hey, that is one nice telescope, man. You don't mind if I take a look, right?
Well, you don't really see too much in the daytime.
All right, well, let's have a look. Yeah, you're right. I can't see a thing. So what do you use it for?
Come on. We're all voyeurs on some level, right?
No, not me. You?
Not me.
Wait, you're going to sit there and tell me that you've never looked at a beautiful woman across the room or taken a quick glance under a short skirt on an escalator? I mean, come on, guys. All right, then why don't you just tell me why you're here? Detective, you're not going to find anything illegal over there. There's none of the kiddie stuff, none of the blue snuff films. I mean, I didn't even cop a feel off the net.
You know these women?
Yeah. That's Tasha Kingsley and Celeste, somebody. Why?
Don't worry about that, man. What's this?
I'm sure I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Well, what would you like to know?
Hey, guys, I have nothing to hide.
Open it.
I swear, I have no idea where these pictures came from. I've never seen these pictures before.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh, wait, you two are making a huge mistake.
That's not even the last of it. We're coming right back with a warrant.
How could you think that you were protecting me?
Tasha said somebody was stalking you.
Yeah, it was you.
I mean, before I started following you, she said he knew where you live, where you worked.
He wasn't following me. David knew where I worked. God, I'm just so angry. You have no idea how scared I was.
I didn't mean to scare you. I was just afraid if I'd said something, you would tell me to butt out.
I just feel like smacking you.
Sorry, I mean, I've never seen you so angry.
What you're seeing is a woman who has been visually for the last 3 weeks and who thought that maybe that was you. But it was him all along. I should feel safe, but I don't.
I'm sorry. You're right. There's no way I could understand.
No.
I swear I was just trying to help you. Even though I made everything worse.
Maybe I made everything worse by leaving you.
Where would you like to go? London, Barcelona, Tahiti?
I would be happy just to go into the bedroom.
Ah, but not just any bedroom. A Venetian bedroom at sunset, overlooking the canals and the golden basilica of San Marco. Amore. I have to go to work.
Commercial?
No, I'm auditioning for a play. Tickets. How beautiful you are. You're more beautiful in anger than in repose.
I still feel like I'm being watched. I can't escape it.
You are. I mean, I'm watching you. Kitty's watching you.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
I didn't mean anything.
Don't tease me about that ever again.
Never again. That was good, by the way.
What?
It was almost like a fight.
I'm growing up.
Yeah.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
I'll give you a fight.
Okay, well, I told you not to call. I like your voice. It's heavenly. Like your name. Why did you stop talking?
We found that one in David's apartment, along with 3 more with your voice on them, a bunch more photographs, and a couple of video recordings made through the telescope.
Video recordings?
Yeah. But the only thing we didn't find was his camera gear. We will.
But all that should nail him pretty well, huh?
I hope so. See, this guy's pretty clever. His phone records are clean as a whistle.
But that doesn't mean anything, right?
Probably not, but there is one thing we need to warn you about. He's gonna have a bail hearing on Monday, and he's probably gonna get out. So I don't want you to be alarmed if you see him around.
Yeah, you just be careful and, you don't talk to him.
Can I get a copy of those?
We need to keep them for evidence, but, yeah, I suppose I can make you a copy.
This is so humiliating. Do you know what they're gonna do with those videos?
I think they just looked at enough to make sure that it was you.
No, they're gonna show them to a jury.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
It's disgusting.
Well, you won't be alone in court, okay? I'll be right there with you.
Thanks.
I just can't believe I almost did business with that guy.
Hello.
You broke the rules. Remember, no boyfriends. You have 24 hours to get rid of them. If you don't, I will.
How is that possible? David's in jail.
Maybe he called from jail?
No, the cops said that there's no way he could have made that phone call from jail, and he doesn't even get out till Monday.
Has Brent ever heard his voice?
It wasn't Brent. Right? He was following me, but he was just trying to protect me.
Now you sound like me.
It wasn't him.
You said he can do any voice.
He wouldn't do that.
I don't want to push this, okay? But suppose it was him all along.
What do you mean?
He's desperate. He wants you back. He told me he'd do anything.
That I will never relax in my secrecy or in my search. That I will fasten the crime of the murder of my dear love. That I will fasten the crime of murder. That I will fasten the crime of murder. That I will fasten the crime of the murder. This is Brent.
I talked to the police and they said that David made bail first thing this morning. So since he threatened you...
I thought he couldn't have made the call.
Well, they said he could have had a friend call me, but that's impossible because it was the same voice. How do you explain that to a jury?
I don't think you have to worry about it. I mean, they found all that stuff in his apartment.
Yeah, well, the important thing is that you just stay away from my apartment.
Why?
Because he threatened you. He said if I don't get rid of you, he will.
And what about you?
I'll be fine. I'll call you again later.
Hi.
May I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman named Justine Jameson.
She's been gone for over a year now. Sorry. She was an artist. I mean, not like a painter. I mean, with flower arrangements. Once somebody saw her work, they never went anywhere else. I offered to give her a raise so she wouldn't leave, but I'm glad she left.
Why's that?
I think she was on medication. She started having anxiety attacks, paranoia.
What happened?
Well, for one thing, she would never go near the windows. And when she left, she wanted to wipe out any trace that she was ever here. Like she never existed.
Do you know where she went?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Probably not.
Do you ever hear from her? Look, if you do hear from her or anybody who knows her, can you just tell her to call me? It's really important. Tell her it's about the summer. And I don't think that she was paranoid.
Guys, hey!
Are you crazy? How could you scare me like that?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here? I just told you to stay away.
I came to celebrate. I got the job.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I closed the drapes towards the tower. I mean, nobody's gonna see us.
Where's Kitty? Where is she?
I have no idea.
Well, did you take her out?
No.
Well, she was in here this morning.
Well, maybe when you closed it, you thought she was gonna be in there.
I haven't taken her out for 2 days. He was in here. He took her.
How do you know he was in here?
In the elevator.
What?
In the elevator, he left me a message.
There's nothing in the elevator.
On the back wall in big letters.
There's nothing there.
He wiped it off. He's still in the building. The last time I was wrong, it was the drapery guys, but this time he actually left me a message.
I'm not saying he wasn't in there, but I spoke to the manager. It wasn't him. He was down in Maryland at his daughter's wedding or something.
So is that all that you're gonna do?
There's nothing I can do at the moment, all right? But as soon as I get back, I'll file a report.
You'll file a report.
Get the landlord to change the locks immediately. Don't spend another night in there without fresh locks on the door. I'll be in touch.
What exactly are you doing?
Well, I will tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not waiting for the police.
The police already know it's David.
Yeah, but they said that there's a chance his lawyer could get him off. All he has to do is raise reasonable doubt in the minds of the jury.
Yeah, but I mean, they found all that stuff in his apartment.
Yeah, well, the only equipment they found was his telescope. No camera stuff, no recording stuff.
Yeah, but what about the photos? I mean, the videos? I mean, that should be enough.
Oh, they said that there's a remote possibility somebody planted that stuff.
Yeah, who?
Well, nobody. That's just what his lawyer's gonna tell the jury, you know? I mean, they found most of that stuff after they arrested him when they came in with the search warrant, so I guess it's possible that somebody went in there.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's our justice system for you. But I figure he's got to keep his camera gear somewhere, so if we follow him long enough, we'll find out where.
Is he there now?
Yeah. He's watching television. Probably one of his...
It's a good thing the police give you the tapes. Here.
Such an incredible violation.
I hope for his sake he's found guilty, because if he gets off, I'm gonna go after him myself.
Look at this.
What?
Look at that picture.
What picture?
That picture on the wall.
What about it?
It's that picture right there, and you can't see that from the window. No, don't answer it. He doesn't want you to be here.
He probably already knows that I'm here. What do you want?
Yeah.
Just a second.
Who is it?
Justine Jameson.
Justine?
Oh, yeah, there was definitely a camera in here. But it ain't here now.
The rest of the place is clean, too. I mean, there's nothing in the other vents or smoke alarms. We've seen these things hidden in smoke alarms, coffee cans, you name it.
The guy's totally sick.
Sick, but smart. And if he was smart enough to take that camera out there, we're not gonna find any fingerprints either.
Yeah, but my fingerprints are gonna be all over that vent.
Well, anybody besides the building manager have access to your unit?
It's not that we're ruling out the manager. I mean, he would have access to both apartments, yours and David's.
So are you saying that you don't think it was David?
Well, no.
No, we think he's still good for it. It's just that we're covering our bases. Because once it gets to court, these things are never a slam dunk.
Justine? Hi, I'm Celeste. I came alone, just like you told me to.
Yeah. As far as you know. It started with the phone calls. Then the stalking.
Why didn't you call the police?
He threatened me. I kept thinking he'd go away. Didn't really think he'd do anything.
What did he do?
He killed my fiancé. They said it was an accident, but he went up on the roof all the time. We had a garden there. He didn't fall. I have no memory of how he got to me. I never saw him. I just remember waking up and seeing the fire.
What fire?
There was an abandoned building half a block from the summer. He must have taken me there. By the time I woke up, he was gone. I think he just set the place on fire and left. The whole building went up. They said it was a miracle I survived.
So what set him off was your fiancé. He was jealous.
Oh no. He solved that by pushing him off the roof. What set him off was my trying to leave this summer. The cage, he called it. The day I moved out. That's when he crawled out from under his rock.
Hi.
Oh.
It's okay. So I told you I wouldn't tell anybody what you did for me, and I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
We both know who's been watching me.
He's back.
I know.
Came out of your building about 20 minutes ago.
The summer? He has a key?
Some of the tenants here rent storage lockers in the basement.
Can we find out?
I suppose.
He's not still there, is he?
No, he took off in a cab.
I think he's done this before. But the cop said that even with all the evidence, there's a chance that his lawyer will be able to get him off.
Yeah, I know, yeah. They talked to me about that.
Who did?
The detectives. Asked me where I was, such and such, and when, and...
They're just trying to build a case, that's all.
Yeah.
I was wondering, since he's back, could you just keep an eye on him for me? Please.
I suppose.
Thanks.
Celeste? Are you there, Celeste? It's me.
Hey.
What's up with the lock?
I changed the locks. I'm sorry. Hi. Hey. You're kind of a good dancer.
I don't know. I never saw myself dance.
Would you like to?
What do you mean?
Watch. Sit down.
Whoa.
Pretty amazing, huh? I went to this store over in Times Square. I got this little camera that you can hide anywhere. And there's a motion detector that turns the VCR on. If there's any movement in the room, the image sucks, but it's pretty cool, huh?
Watching the Watcher.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
I'm going to make him jealous. See, I hope that he saw you come into the building. I'm hoping that he sees us right now. And I hope that he sees us leave together. I think this bothers him. Hi. I didn't hear you go out. What's wrong?
You probably didn't hear this either.
He knows where you live.
I've only been gone 20 minutes.
You can't stay here alone.
He's not gonna break in here.
No, you can't stay here, all right? He's killed before.
I'll only be here till 9:30. I have a rehearsal at 10. When can we check that tape?
I'll stop by there with Tasha and I'll call you if there's anything on it.
Okay.
Oh my God. I think I got him.
If you leave your cage, I will open this one. Oh, that's sick.
Don't.
Calling the police.
I don't want to call the police.
What are you gonna do?
You just told me everything that I need to know.
What?
His camera's back.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave the cage. That should get him to come after me.
What do you want me to do with the stuff in the fridge?
I'll do that last. What time do you have to leave?
I should be there by 4.
Then you should go.
We should both go.
Yeah, I just want to finish up here first, but... Don't worry.
What time you want me to be back here for you?
I'll come by your place when I'm finished up here, probably around 9.
I should be there by then.
Be careful.
You too.
Derek.
He's still upstairs.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm trying to keep an eye on him and Pack at the same time. I was wondering if you could just call me if he goes anywhere.
Okay.
The minute he leaves?
All right.
All right, I'll be in my apartment till around 9. Okay.
Ma'am, what's your phone number?
555-0155. Hello?
Yeah, he just left. He's still out front.
Thanks. lost him.
All right, well, look, I think I found something that can help you.
What?
You gotta promise you're not gonna tell anybody who showed this to you, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
I'd lose my job.
You're not gonna lose your job. Just show me.
All right, it's in your building. This way.
What's down there?
It's the storage area. That's where he keeps his stuff. You gotta remember what you promised, okay?
I'll remember.
Okay, it's right through here. It's number 9, it's right down here.
Oh my God.
I was wondering why he was coming down here all the time.
The equipment. I have to call the police.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
That way.
The stairs are that way.
We're not going that way.
Why not?
That way's better. Nobody can hear you down here anyway. Why don't you put that away before you hurt yourself?
Derek, I'm warning you, don't come any closer.
Come on. Come on. You don't have the guts to use it. See, I told you didn't have the guts. Rise and shine. There you go. Bird in the cage is worth 2 in the basement.
Why are you doing this?
same stupid question. All three of you. And the first time, I tried to answer it. I really did. But the second time, it just made me angry because I couldn't answer it. But it's really quite simple. So, I'm bored stupid. I sit behind that desk every day with nothing to do but take in the mail and wander around this building.
But you're guarding the building.
I'm guarding all the rich people. Do you know how boring that is? So I like to amuse myself by keeping track of who's in and who's not, you know, who's on vacation and business trips. And when I make my rounds, I sneak into their apartments. I like to keep track of who has the best gear for spying on their neighbors. But I use all my own cameras.
Is all of that stuff in David's locker?
It's mine. And later today, I'll probably put something of yours in there. Maybe your purse, a chunk of your hair. Maybe a finger. David, was your idea. You took me there. Told me you were gonna call the police. I thought to myself, now here is an opportunity I can't pass up. So I planted a few tidbits in his apartment. And then after he got arrested, I brought out the big guns, so to speak. David's only mistake was buying that telescope. That and his rather large collection of dirty movies. That didn't help his case.
Celeste? Celeste? I know you're down here. Celeste?
You make a sound, and I'll kill him.
Celeste, where are you?
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, where's Celeste?
Who?
The woman you came down with.
Oh, Miss Timmerman. She's right through here. Your boyfriend can help you now.
Derek, stop!
setting a trap for David.
Yeah, well, it looks like that wasn't a good idea.
Celeste thought if she tried to move out, he would come after her.
So I asked Brent to wait outside, and he was watching as I followed him down the street. And he watched me as I came back.
So that's how you knew she was in the basement, huh?
When I saw him bring her down there, and when she didn't come out, I was just trying to help her.
Well, when she didn't come out is when you should have called us. Of course, we're happy we got the right guy, so it's all good. All right, take care.
Let's go someplace real, like Paris or maybe Italy.
I will take you anywhere you want, baby.